Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. Adultery is a common thing in the world today. It is something that has been tagged as a norm in our world, and everybody seems to be okay with it. Churches don't even care about it. Adultery is eating the world, and no one seems to be doing anything about it. God is speaking against adultery. God is warning against adultery, but no one seems to be listening. God is telling you that you must not do it. Don't do it. Don't even let the thought enter your heart. Don't give it a chance in your life. In the world today, the number of broken marriages is growing drastically, and it's not like it will reduce anytime now. There are promising marriages that have been broken. We must have seen or heard of marriages that did not last a day. Some did last a year, while some were broken after many years. If we check the leading cause of this, it is adultery, infidelity. A woman decided to leave her husband one day. She got home and said she no longer wanted to stay in the marriage. For her, it was something that she had been thinking about for some time. But to her husband, it all came out of the blue. How can you just get home and declare your marriage over? Some people don't even know what's involved with making covenants in marriage. Some people don't know the consequences of breaking a marriage. This woman broke up with her husband, not thinking about what the children would have to go through. After a while, the ex-husband realized that she had been seeing a man from her workplace. And that is who she was cheating with. A man she sat next to 5 days a week and 8 hours every day. We need to honor marriage. Many men will lust after another woman and think the next thing to do is to go after that woman and defile the matrimonial bed. They don't care about the consequences. They just want to get in with the adultery. God doesn't joke with adulterers. He doesn't take this case lightly. He will deal with every adulterer because there's one thing involved, and that is unfaithfulness. In Luke chapter 16, verse 10, KJV, Jesus said, "He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much, and he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much." If you are not faithful in your marriage, if you are not committed to your marriage, how can you be committed to the things of God? If you are unjust in your marriage, how can you be righteous before the Lord? That unfaithfulness in marriage is unfaithfulness in the presence of God, and the punishment will be great. I'm calling you today. Don't commit adultery. It is not that the thought will not want to come in. It doesn't mean that it will not want to make you see the good side of it, but you need to stand your ground and rebuke the thought. These days, to be sincere, it is hard not to see tempting people. People who will want to make you lust after them. But who told you that you cannot overcome that temptation? Job said in Job chapter 31, verse 1, KJV, that I made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? Why can't you make the same covenant with your eyes? Why can't you possess the power to control yourself? You looking at these tempting people is not the problem. What you should be concerned about is how are you controlling yourself? Do you have the spirit of self-control? Can you say like Paul that you beat your body and put it under control? The truth is that you cannot stop all these temptations from coming at you, but you can steal yourself from falling into these temptations. God is telling you today that you must not do it. This is what you bind in your heart. This is what you should allow to control you. Don't do it. Many people don't know that adultery transfers some demons into your lives. When you commit sexual immorality, when you defile your matrimonial bed, you have allowed demons to enter into your life. You have bonded with the one you committed with. The problems of the person are transferred to your life. Look around. People who commit adultery are always troubles, and they possess negative energies around them. When the Bible is saying you should not go into adultery, you think if you do, it will affect God? It is because of you. It is to save you from destruction. Don't commit adultery. It is for your good. There are temptations out there. There are people who are actively working to make you fall into the pit of death. There are powers sponsoring people to get you. I've read many stories of Christians, pastors, apostles, prophets who have allowed adultery to destroy their destinies. Adultery will never leave you to remain great. It will haunt you till you become useless. Adultery is a silent killer. You will think you're safe until it comes at you. Why would you see what can kill you? What can destroy your marriage? What can make you useless and still go into it? Why? No wonder Solomon said in Proverbs chapter 6, verse 32, NIV, that but a man who commits adultery has no sense. Whoever does so destroys himself. If they have sense and they know what adultery can do to them, they'll never go into it. Are you thinking of committing adultery? It might look good to you. You might think you'll do it and then you'll be safe. You can never be safe doing adultery. There is nothing safe about it. You are gradually destroying your soul. It will take you years to get back to your stand if you ever go into adultery. When you start cheating on your partner, there are many things that will follow. You need to know that no matter how much you love your partner when you commit adultery, some things will start to manifest in your life. Proverbs chapter 1 verse 10 tells us that when these people come to entice you, do not give in to them. This is the time to start acting as a true Christian. It is time to start controlling our bodies and beat them so that we will not go into adultery. It is not always easy to run from this kind of temptation, but I want you to know that with Christ in you, you will always overcome these temptations. God is warning you today to run from adultery. Whenever you are seduced, run for your life. If you are alone with a person of the opposite sex and you're feeling temptation, don't try to exercise your self-control then. Run. Remove yourself from the situation. Proverbs chapter 7 verse 24 through 27, KJV. Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thine heart decline to her ways, go not astray in her paths. For she hath cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death. The ways of adultery are the ways of death, and no one who goes through comes back the same way. It is never too late to stop this. It is never too late to kill that idea of going into adultery now. Personally, as a rule of thumb in my life, I make it a point to never be alone anywhere with anyone from the opposite sex. It may seem extreme, it may seem old-fashioned, but it is a safeguard that has protected my marriage and myself from making dumb decisions. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 5 verse 18 KJV that let thy fountain be blessed and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. This means that your fountain can only be full if you rejoice with the wife of your youth. You can only be successful and become great if you stick to your wife and never commit adultery, because adultery will make your fountain dry. This is not the time to start contemplating on whether to break the ungodly relationships outside your marriage or not. This is the time to make a strong decision and stand for what is right. This is the time for you to run from adultery. The word of the Lord to you today is that you must not do it. God is telling you this because He loves you. He doesn't want you to destroy your life and your marriage. Your children are depending on you. They want you to show them the ways of the Lord. They want you to direct their steps on the right path. God has given you children like Samuel, Joshua, and Joseph. Children who will become great in this world. Children who will make an impact in this world. Don't let adultery take that away. Don't let adultery destroy this path that God has for you. God is interested in your family. He wants to bless your family and make it great. Some people are looking at your family and praying to have a good family like yours. If you don't know, your marriage can be an inspiration to some other couples. You may not know it, but they're looking at you wishing for a good marriage. Don't destroy it with lust. Don't destroy it with adultery. When it seems hard to run from adultery, use prayer. Fight it with prayer. Adultery is a spirit, and that spirit can destroy. You have to fight with prayer. As you are running, be shielding yourself with prayer. You must also love with prayer. Don't let anyone give you an ungodly suggestion about marriage. Don't accept any evil suggestions from friends. Remember the word of the Lord today. You must not commit adultery. Exodus chapter 20, verse 14.